Hello, Our Savior Lutheran Church. How are y'all doing? Okay, I'm finally doing the review for week number 4. Family signs. Family relationships. Ready? Baby. Just like you're rocking a little baby. Girl, we're going to take your A hand and put it right by your chin. Girl. So you could think of a baby girl with a bonnet tied underneath your chin. This is girl with the A hand, girl. Which reminds me, I also want to explain, like I did in class. Okay, we're going to take your face, divide it in half. The signs from here on up refers to male. From here on down refers to female. Just so you know. So you know who invented the sign language. Anyway, so girl. Boy, we're going to take your hand and pretend like you're touching the bill of a cap, of a baseball cap. So think of the boy wearing a cap, and this is the bill of the hat. Boy. So it's your whole hand and your thumb underneath. Boy. Girl. Boy. Now, for son, we're going to combine the sign boy and baby, and that's a sign for son. Boy and baby is son. Son. Daughter, I'm sure you guessed it by now, girl and baby. Daughter. Son, daughter. Now we're going to do brother and sister. There are different ways to sign that, but I always think of when I was younger, we used to play cowboys and Indians, and so we would, with the guns. So we're going to take these two guns, start up here, brother, sister. Brother, brother, sister. Brother and sister. Mother, you're going to take your 5 hand. This is your 5 hand. Mother, right under your chin. Mother. Father is up here. Father. So remember we signed before in the classes, this is future. Future, it will happen. Well, first you're a mother. In the future, you become a grandmother. So this is mother, grandmother. Father, grandfather, or grandma, grandpa, same thing. Man or gentleman, we're going to combine the signs for boy and fine. Boy and fine makes the word man or gentleman. Man, gentleman. Now for woman or lady, we're going to do girl and fine. Woman or lady. Kid, the sign for kid, we're going to take your index finger and your pinky. Take that index finger and put it under your nose and wipe the nose, because little kids have snotty noses. Kid or kids. Child, you're going to take your whole flat hand and just tap the top of a child's head. Child. Now, if you have many children, then you tap many heads. Children. Depending on if they're good or bad. Child, children. No, be nice. Be nice to your children. I'm just teasing. So let's see. Aunt, we're going to take your A hand, put it by your chin, and just do little circles. This is aunt. A for aunt, aunt. So for uncle, take the letter U and then around in circles by your forehead. Uncle. Aunt or aunt, uncle. Niece and nephew, we're going to take the N hand, the letter N, and by your chin, and you could either wiggle it back and forth or do a circle. Either one, I've seen both many times. Niece, and up here for nephew. So this is aunt, uncle, niece, nephew. Now cousin we're going to do with the letter C. A cousin could be, you know, a woman or a man. So cousin, we're going to do it right in the middle, cousin. It kind of looks like crazy because we all know like a crazy cousin, right? So this is cousin, right in the center, cousin. The sign for wedding. During a wedding, a lot of times the photographer will take pictures of the wedding ring. And so the bride will place her hands like so to show the wedding ring for a picture. So this is where they join hands. This is a wedding. Wedding. Now, after the wedding, now you're married. This is married or marriage. Now you're together. Wedding, marriage. So the sign for wife, we are going to combine the word or the sign for girl and marriage. Wife. Girl and marriage is wife. Husband is boy and marriage. Husband. Husband. Now we can do date. We're going to take the letter D on one hand, the other letter D on the other hand, and date. Like the sign for dessert. This is more, dessert, date. So first you date, then the wedding, then you get married, and sometimes ends up in divorce. So we're going to start with this date. They're facing each other. They're going to turn away and walk away. They're together, turn and walk away. That's a sign for divorce. Sad. So that was week number 4. So next I will do week number 5, but I'll do it separately just so you have it separate.